Hello, welcome. So today let's talk about how to stay consistent even when you don't feel like it. I just want to ask you something honest. Just be honest with me. Okay. So what do you do when you don't feel like showing up? When motivation is gone? When energy is low? When everything in you says, not today. I will start tomorrow. You see, most people stop right there. Not because they are lazy, but because they believe consistency requires feeling ready. Today, I want to show you why that belief is wrong and how to stay consistent even when you don't feel like it. Not through pressure, not through hype, but through small, steady actions that actually work. Okay, let's get into it right away. Point number one, consistency is not a feeling. Here is the truth. You need to understand this. Consistency is not emotional, consistency is largely mechanical. Most people wait for motivation, they wait for confidence, they wait for the right mood. But consistency doesn't come from emotions, it comes from decisions you repeat. You see, think about brushing your teeth, for example. You don't ask, do I feel inspired to do it this day? You don't feel that. No, no, no. You don't ask that. You just do it. Why? Because it is a habit, not a debate. So you just carry on and do it. You see, consistency works the same way. If actions, depend on how you feel, you will always be inconsistent. Yes. If your actions depend on how you feel, you will always be inconsistent. Okay. Point number two, lower the bar, but don't drop it. Okay. So when people say I can't stay consistent, you know what they mean? What they usually mean is I can't keep up with my own expectations. Here is the mistake. When energy is low, people quit completely. But the answer is not doing more. The answer is doing less on purpose. I will explain. Instead of 60 minutes, why don't you do 20 minutes? Instead of being perfect, just do the present. Instead of, oh, I go all in, just do something. Okay, so consistency survives when you lower the bar but not abandon the habit. I hope you got that. You see, showing up badly is showing up, and showing up keeps the identity alive. So, my friend, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Okay, let's crack on. Point number three, identity beats motivation. This is powerful. You don't stay consistent by trying harder. You stay consistent by deciding who you are. Stay with me on this one. So instead of saying, I am trying to be consistent, why don't you say, I am that kind of person who shows up even when it is uncomfortable? Identity changes behavior. I want you to get that. Identity changes behavior. So when you act from identity, you stop negotiating. You don't ask, oh, do I feel like it today? No, you ask, what would someone like me do today? That's right. So the answer is simple. They show up even if it is briefly. Point number three. So point number four. Remove decisions. Create defaults. I will explain. You see, consistency dies in decision making. Every time you decide again, you drain energy. So instead, why don't you do it same time, same place, same trigger? Make consistency automatic. For example, I wake up today, I write one sentence. Make it, consistent. After I pray, I read one page. After dinner, I walk for 5 minutes. No thinking, no debating, just defaults. You see, the fewer decisions you make, the easier consistency becomes. Okay, let's move to point number five. Consistency is quiet, and that is why it works. You see, consistency doesn't feel exciting. In fact, it feels boring. It feels repetitive. It feels unnoticed. And that's why most people quit. But here is the truth: consistency compounds silently. It doesn't feel the growth day by day. You notice it suddenly after weeks or months of being consistent. You see, the strongest people are not intense. They are steady. They are just steady. They don't start loudly. What they do is that they continue quietly. And that quiet continuation, in fact, changes everything. Okay, here is my final frame and call to action. So the next time you don't feel like it, remember this: you don't need motivation, you don't need movement, you don't need confidence. All you need is consistency. Even one small action today keeps your future intact. So my friend, if this message speaks to you, say this with me: I don't wait for motivation. I move anyway. I don't wait for motivation. I move anyway. And if you're building consistency with me this season, I want you to stay with me. This is not about perfection. This is about becoming. Becoming who you are. So, my friend, please hit the like button, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Before you go, there are other videos showing on the screen right now. Click on any of them and enjoy. And bye for now.